Roza here from my living room in Boulder, Colorado. My friends at Spark Grill asked me to record some workouts for them, and I thought I would make them available to other friends as well. But I want to thank the Spark guys for kicking me off. I know a lot of folks are feeling a little locked in, probably eating not as well, drinking too much, and working out less. So this is going to be in 30 minutes. I hope to get you a really good workout that's accessible to everybody. So follow along and we'll jump right in. We're going to start by warming up. So just want you to do some jumping jacks. Land light on your feet. You can do this in shoes or in bare feet as I am. And so we're just going to try to get a little blood flowing, maybe go a little bit faster now. The idea here is not to get overly winded, just to warm up a bit, okay? I'm going to have us go down and do a few burpees in here for folks where you're in good shape and you want to get a little more warmed up before we start. Right now, burpee goes all the way down to the ground, hits the chest, jumps up and claps, and then right back in. Another burpee. So you should be able to hear your breath at this point, but again, not be too spent. If you're feeling not warmed up enough, throw in more burpees. If you're feeling like you're breathing too hard, just slow down these jumping jacks a little bit, but keep moving. Okay, now we're gonna just start lifting our knees up. Now take your knee, pull it up a little higher. Take this knee up, pull it up a little higher. Now we're gonna reach behind us. If you can hold on to a chair or not, and just pull the leg up behind you. And again, holding the chair is absolutely fine here. Stretch that out a little bit. Now we're going to take one arm, bring it across, try to lower the shoulder, pull it across, squeeze it in, let it go. Other arm, lock it in, pull it across. Now we're just going to shake it out a little bit like this. Might hear a few cracks like I just did, which is good, good, good. Okay, now we're going to go into some squats. We're going to start by squatting down. The goal, let me see so you can see my feet here. Have feet about shoulder width, toes a little bit splayed out. Weight should be on the heels as your butt comes back and comes down, 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 down. The goal is to be below parallel. This is kind of like most of you to be at least at this level. If you can't get there, that's fine. And ideally, you can come just a little bit lower. Don't go so low that you kind of sag down. You want to keep your back nice and straight. What you can do is do a little prayer position. Push your knees out a little bit. You'll get a nice stretch in there as well. And just wobble around a little bit. Great. Okay. Now 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a jump in there if you're up for it. 5, 6, or just keep squatting. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So let me introduce you to the workout we're going to do today. The workout's going to last 12 minutes, but we'll warm it up a little bit. I've got my whiteboard here. In CrossFit, this is known as the WOD, the workout of the day. We're going to do a 12-minute WOD that I'm calling 30 on, 30 off. And I'm going to explain each of these positions to you, but the basic way it's going to work is we're going to actively lunge for 30 seconds, then we're going to hold what's called a hollow position for 30. And the goal here, we're still going to be working, but we want to treat it as a recovery cardiovascularly. So the hollow position is challenging, but our goal is to bring our heart rate and breath rate down. So 30 moving actively, 30 holding the hollow. Then we're going to do 30 seconds of what's called a chair dip. Again, I'll show you all this stuff. 30 seconds, again, we're going to try to bring the heart rate and breath rate down in a squat hold. Then 30 seconds of V up, and 30 seconds in a plank hold. And we're going to repeat all that. We're going to repeat all that 4 times. And so, few things we're working on today. One is trying to go from a really active kind of movement to trying to relax even while we're still working and go back and forth between that to build kind of cardiovascular flexibility. Secondly, we're going to be working on some leg and arm stuff, but the main focus today you're going to see is actually going to be on the core with things like the hollow hold and the V up and the plank hold. So this is primarily a core workout, and again, working on kind of cardiovascular flexibility and recovery. And we're gonna go 30 on, 30 off. I got a timer for you. Hopefully this will all work out. First day, so we may have some technical issues. Let me show you how all these positions work. So, and I'm gonna move this whiteboard out of the way now because you'll be following me the whole time, so we won't need it anymore. So, a lunge looks like this. We're gonna do a backwards lunge because it's easier on the knees. So you're gonna be standing like this. You're gonna go straight backward and touch the knee to the ground or just above the ground, whatever feels right to you, and then come back. You don't have to go too far back, but you want to have a reasonable back step, and the goal is to have kind of perpendicular angles with both legs. You can kind of see that with me. Come back up. And more than anything, you want to be nice and controlled so you're not flopping all over the place, so you kind of keep your core strong. So these are lunges. Next, hollow hold. Looks like this. You're on your back. Some of you will recognize this as kind of the boat pose in yoga. Feet up, arms forward, back nice and straight, chest up. We're going to try to hold that for 30 seconds with our legs straight. It's challenging. You'll see me challenged by it. Some of you can have your legs lower. Some of you are more flexible, can have your legs higher. And again, nice straight back, big chest. That's the goal. And we're going to be holding for 30 seconds each time. Next is a chair dip. Move your chair out here. And the way that looks, that way at the edge of the screen, but so you can see me. We're going to put our legs, I'm going to put my legs out. I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. And I come straight down. This is nice because you're getting a tricep workout and a little bit of shoulders, which can be hard to get at home without equipment. So it's good to know about these. Another way to do this, it's a little bit easier and a little more controllable, is you can bring your knees in and you will not have as much weight on your arms. And you can play around. You can bring one leg in like that. But you want to be working, but since we're doing this 4 times for 30 seconds, we really want to get a lot of reps in, so don't make it too hard. Now we got a squat hold, which looks like this. We come down to the bottom just like we did before. Let me show you the side view. We do not want to be bent like this. We want to be nice and straight. So if you have to come up a little bit, I'm okay with that. Head should be straight, nice and straight. You can push your knees out if you want. We're just going to hold. We're not actually doing squats because, again, we're trying to bring our breath rate down in this part. Then we're going to go to what's called a V up and a plank. So, again, these are both going to be pretty core intensive. A V up, you start on the ground, arms straight out, legs straight out, and you come up and you try to touch either your shins, if you're like me, or your feet if you have more flexibility, or your knees if you have less. But the key is that you come up together, nice and controlled. I do not touch my feet at the bottom. You can if you need to relax for a second at the bottom, but I try to keep it moving. Aiden, we're recording a video here. Do you want to say hi? Come on in. Come say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, now go. Downstairs, please. Thank you. And now the plank hold looks like this. There are different ways to do a plank. The one we're going to do today is on our elbows, fists out, or flat hands, either way. And what I want you doing here is you're going to be about shoulder width. I want you not to be sagging like this and not to be up like that. As much as possible, you want to be a straight tabletop. You want to be squeezing your butt, your legs, and your abs. And you want to be kind of pushing up from your elbows and your shoulders. So that's kind of what we want the plank to look like. So those are the positions. Probably a little overwhelming. Don't worry, because I'm going to be working out with you the whole time. What we're going to do is a quick run through, and then we're going to get started with our workout. So right now, if you were doing those along with me, you might feel a little winded. We're gonna let our breath rate come down just a little bit, and we're going to go through this at a slow pace. Not to do the 30 seconds on each, but just to feel the flow here. So we'll do 3 or 4 of each of these. So we'll start with lunges. We'll do 4 lunges. So please do these along with me. 1, 2, 3. You can see I'm counterbalancing. 4. Okay, I'm going right from that to a hollow hold. So right to my back, feet up, go. No rest, no weight. Locking it. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now we're going right to chair dips. My chair is right here. Legs out. 1, 2. You can see I'm moving at a good clip, but not killing myself. 3. Chair dip to squat hold. Right down. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, great. Now we're going right to V-ups. 1, 2, 3, into plank. Just flip right over, boom. 1, 2, 3. So we did 3s there. It's going to be 30s right now. We're going to go through that whole sequence 4 times. The key thing is I want you to be working pretty hard here, not killing yourself. And remember, it's a 30 on, 30 off. So the hold part, I really want you to keep an intensity of muscular work, but really relax the cardiovascular part. Really focus to try to regulate your breathing, be conscious of your heart rate, trying to slow that down. I'm going to push myself medium hard as well, so you may hear me a little breathless, which is absolutely fine. Do not feel that you need to go as slow or as fast as I'm going. Go at your own pace, but I do want you to observe all the times that we've got. We got a timer here. It's going to beep on the 15 seconds, so you know when you're halfway done, and then it'll beep on the 30. It'll give us a 3, 2, 1, and that's when we switch. Key thing here, I want you to keep moving. Even if you have to slow down, don't come out of the gate too hot. You've got time. I want you to keep moving no matter what. So even if your lunges are looking like this, I want you to keep moving, not wait. And I also want you to move right into the next position. I don't want you to wait 10 seconds in between. I intentionally didn't put a rest in there. You'll see in future workouts we'll have a rest period. This is not about a rest. It's more of a kind of an active recovery, trying to reduce the cardiovascular. Okay, I would say any questions, but can't ask them now. You can shoot them to me via email, and I'll give you my email address later. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Here goes the timer.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
3, 2, 1, lunge.
Exercise.
This will give you a feeling for what 30 seconds feels like. You might want to pick it up. You might want to slow it down. For folks who are real animals here, you may want to be doing jumping lunges like this as well. But I'll just continue to demonstrate kind of the regular ones.
Exercise.
Okay, we're right into the hollow hold now. Boom. Every time we hear that exercise, it threw me off there. That means get to work, don't wait. Halfway through the first hollow hold. We're going to be going from this into a chair dip. 3, 2, 1.
Exercise.
I love that she says that and reminds us. So this is a completely, obviously, different muscle group here. Keep your elbows in tight. Don't splay them out because you want to protect your shoulders. I want you going down a decent amount so we get a good range of motion. Really trying to work our triceps here. And don't worry about your heart rate elevating, which it won't much on these.
Exercise.
Okay, right into the squat hold. And as I said, I like it if you go into these holds having a hard time breathing, it's a good opportunity to just pay attention, relax, realize that you can be calm here, and try to get the heart rate lowered as well. Okay, we're going right to V-ups. 5 seconds. And I want you to hit this hard. Go.
Exercise.
Halfway there.
Exercise.
Right into plank hold. That exercise is a reminder not to slack off. Go right into it. Okay, what I want you doing here, just a reminder, squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your quads tight, pull up from your knee, legs are straight. You have a tabletop. Squeeze your glutes together, Squeeze your abs. 3, 2, 1, go. Right into lunges, go. So we're into round 2 now. Again, we're doing 4 rounds. Keep this graceful. You're seeing some of mine are not so graceful. If you are jumping, or even sometimes the lunges are challenging, try to move with grace and ease as much as you can, which is easier said than done as we get tired, or if you haven't done these movements before. Hollow hold.
Exercise.
Try to make your chest big here. We want to try to avoid sinking. Kind of a proud chest, as they say in yoga. Legs straight, feet can be pointing. Relax your shoulders. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, go. Right into chair dips. Again, if you have strong triceps, I want you to have your legs straight here. You can even play around with having one leg up. It'll put even a little more weight in the back. And if you're doing one leg at a time, switch legs. Remember, you can also do this one. Get your legs as close as you want to help you, so everybody can do this. It's accessible to everybody. Okay, going right into squat holds. The wrong thing there. But you see this from the side, and don't want your back to feel this way. I want it to feel this way. Nice and straight. So you want to squeeze your butt again, straighten your back out. You want a nice natural curve in your spine. If you like, which I like to do, is you can push your knees out. It gives you a nice stretch as well in your groin and adductors. You don't have to do that. Okay.
Exercise.
V-ups. Okay, again, this is one where I want your heart rate to come up. Straighten those legs out. Don't have to come as high. You can rest them a little bit at the bottom. I know this could be hard on your core.
Exercise.
Planks. So what's nice about these two back to back is they're both working your core, but the V-ups are more about your abs, and this one's much more about kind of getting your glutes engaged as well as your abs and so on. So again, squeeze your quads together and separately pull them straight from your knees, back is straight, etc. Boom, we're halfway done. Lunge, again, heart rate back up, let's go. Pace yourself because this is our 3rd round out of 4, and I want you to finish strong here. So make sure you're in a place that's going to be sustainable. If you're getting tired, keep moving. Even if your leg can't touch, keep moving. Okay, hollow hold. Right down immediately. Don't wait. Boom. Even if you have to take a break on this one, which you may have to do. These are tough. You feel my heart rate. I'm kind of trying to relax it, slow the heart rate, slow the breath. We're more than halfway there. Pay attention to your breathing, what it sounds like. Don't restrict it, but try to relax it.
Exercise.
Burning my quad, my triceps, that's great. Right in the squat hold. Again, I'll give you the side view here. Look how my butt is below my knees, if you can handle that. You can't see it, I'm gonna inch back, but I am not forward at all. I should have mentioned this before. You gotta keep your heels down, back straight. There's a lot to think about here with a good squat, and Screen's going dark here. Want to make sure if you have to be a little higher, that's just fine to keep the form integrity.
Exercise.
Okay, V-ups. It's going fast, guys. We are in the home stretch. We're almost in our 4th round. You can play around with at the top of the V-up, lifting up a little bit so your upper back's coming off the ground. I get a little lazy about that sometimes. Yourself.
Exercise.
We're right into the plank hold. Again, nice straight back. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your glutes. More than halfway there, about 10 seconds left. We're going into lunges in our final round.
Exercise.
Okay, let's finish this strong. I'm going to try to do these all as jumping lunges. I don't necessarily recommend you do the same. It's really up to you. I just want you to be challenged here. The key thing is to keep them graceful, not be floppy. We don't want to be bending over. We want to stay upright, like you see me hopefully doing. Feel a nice burning in my quads here. Okay, hollow hold. Again, go for it right away. This is our last time we're going to see any of these today. Point your feet a little bit. Chest up, hands up. If you're like hesitating, like I can't make it, squeeze everything. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your core, squeeze your thighs. Focus, we're almost at the 3 beeps.
Exercise.
Boom. Final chair dips. We're gonna try to do these one-on-one. First 15 seconds on one leg. First 15, next 15 on the other. Forward so you guys can see. Other leg now. Again, these are fine here. Just keep moving.
Exercise.
Okay, squat hold. Right down. Again, straighten that back up. Heels down. Notice I am not heels up. My heels are down. I can even lift my big toe. That's how I know I'm in the right place. You can see that big toe moving. Work to straighten your back out. It's not so much about getting as low as you can. It's really getting below parallel with form integrity. I want you to see the knees as well. They're not sinking in. They're nice out. V up, last V ups. Okay, hit this really hard. Really win yourself and pull up at the top. Straighten those legs out. Plank. Final plank. Okay.
Great workout. You spent 12 minutes 10 seconds exercising.
So 12 minutes and 10 seconds may not feel like a really long workout to you. I got a good workout. I hope you did. You will definitely feel this. I'd love to get your feedback. I'd love you to share this. And I'd love to do more of these. I mean, I would record one a day if people are interested in it. Again, my name is Eric Roza, coming to you from Boulder, Colorado. I want to thank the folks at Spark Grills who are just about to launch the coolest backyard barbecue grill ever made. Go check out their website. And these are not available yet, but you can get on the wait list. But it's kind of like what what Peloton and Nest and Ring did in their categories. Spark Grills is doing that finally in the backyard grilling category. So it's an awesome product. Thanks to Ben and the team for asking me to do this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I have one challenge for you for the rest of the day, just because I've been hearing from so many friends, and I'm seeing it myself and with my kids, eating too much sugar because it's too available and we're walking through the kitchen 100 times a day. If you feel like it today, as you're walking around your house, every time you feel like grabbing something starchy or sugary, again, this is very much optional, do 3 burpees and don't eat it. Or do 3 burpees and eat it if you must. But that'll be a good little mnemonic that, God, when I think about sugar, I immediately have to do burpees. I better not think about sugar so much. Enjoy your day. My email address is boulderroza, R-O-Z-A, @gmail.com. That's boulderroza@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you, either via email or in the comments. If you enjoy this, any suggestions you have, and I will do more of them if there is a demand. Thanks.